All right, part two. So we're going to look at, this is supposed to be an easy question, but I guess if you're not ready for it, you kind of get caught off guard. Which quadratic has a maximum of 6? So that just means that the highest y value is going to be a 6. Basically, in order to have a maximum, it's going to have to open down. Okay, so it's going to have to open downwards, and its y value, the y value of the vertex, has got to be a positive 6. All right, those two do not open down. It's going to be this one right here. All right, the vertex of this one, if you want to graph it to see, it's going to be 4, 6. There we go. All right, it's going to be the graph of that function. All right, what is the discriminant? So this is your little formula for the discriminant. We're going to do b squared, which is negative 3 squared, minus 4 times a, which is a 2, and c is negative 5. All right, negative 3 squared is 9. These three numbers are going to end up making a plus sign because of the double negatives. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 5 is 40. There we go. Our discriminant, it's positive 49. All right. What that tells us, because the discriminant is positive, it means that there are going to be 2 real solutions to this equation. All right. If you were to actually solve for x, you would get 2 x values that satisfy that equation that are real numbers. All right. They wouldn't be complex numbers. All right, which of the following could be the graph of a quadratic whose discriminant is 0? If the discriminant is positive, here we had positive 49, there's 2 solutions, 2 real solutions. If the discriminant is equal to 0, this means that there needs to be one real solution. Okay, graphically, that just means that it's going to cross the x-axis one time. It's just going to touch it one time. Okay, so it's got to be that one. Options 1 and 3 here, they touch the x-axis twice. So this means that they have 2 solutions, and that would mean that the discriminant is positive in those cases. Okay, and then option 4 here, this would correspond to no real solutions. And this means that the discriminant is negative. Okay? So if the discriminant's positive, like positive 49, you get 2 real solutions. If the discriminant is negative, you get no real solutions. Okay, we call these, we'll say this is 2 complex solutions. And then if the discriminant is 0, this is the type where it just touches the x-axis one time, and so it's one real solution. All right, for what values of a does the quadratic have 2 real solutions? All right, I'm going to do the discriminant, b squared minus 4a, and then a c. All right, I'm just leaving a here as it is because that's what I'm solving for. Since I want it to have 2 real solutions, I'm going to say that this thing has to be positive. It's got to be greater than 0. All right, if this is positive, then it's going to have 2 real solutions. All right, 20 squared is 400. This will be plus 8a. What we'll do is move the 400 to the right side. So I got 8a is greater than negative 400. And then divide by 8, and you'll get a is greater than negative 50. Oh, so none of these were the correct answer. There we go. It's supposed to be negative 50. If right here, if we had divided by a negative 8 instead of a positive 8, just remember you have to flip that inequality symbol. All right, if that happens.